There's always something new in real estate. And today I'm at an inspection, so I got to thinking, there are a couple things that came up in this one that I'm thinking you guys should know. Am I going to bother you out here?
No.
Okay. So as I'm headed to this inspection, I get a call from the agent saying, I hope it's fine, but the dogs are going to be there. And my first instincts are like, oh, not a problem. It'll be fine. But here's the thing with inspections. The inspector needs to inspect every single room, first off. So the dogs being in that room may need to be moved unless they're in a crate. Another thing is I don't really want to startle these dogs with me and my inspector coming in and doing an inspection because we are technically intruders and I just don't want to scare them. With this one, my buyers aren't going to be here, but if they were to be here and there were dogs in the space and they wanted to check it out or do measurements, sometimes not all owners are dog lovers. Just like not everybody's a kid lover. Then you got to think about the inspector. Are they okay with the dogs just chilling out in a room, loose, if they're trying to do an inspection? Think liability here. Liability for the seller if something goes wrong, liability for the agent if something goes wrong, liability for the inspector, liability for the new buyers, just all around, probably not the best. Another thing about inspection is that buyers are always wondering, should we go to these? Me personally as a buyer would want to come to the inspection because I would want to get a chance to look at the property again, see different spaces that maybe I missed, bring my measuring tape and plan for furniture if I could, and also address my concerns to the inspector if I have any. But that being said, we want the inspector to do their job. They are thorough if you choose the right inspector. So you don't want the buyers in there, or if you're a buyer, you don't want to be hounding the inspector along the way. You want to leave them alone and let them do their thing. Because if you don't let them do their thing, things can get missed. I always recommend to buyers show up the last 20, 30 minutes of the inspection to wrap up all their concerns with the inspector and to take whatever measurements they want. Lastly, if you're a seller and you're looking to do an inspection, I would make sure your house looks as close as possible to showing condition. And the reason for this is buyers are coming back in and you don't want them to hesitate or have any other second reason not to continue through with their purchase. If your house is a disaster and stuff is everywhere, it's going to be hard for them to see past that. Let me give you an example of that. So, showed up to this inspection. Clients are super stoked to purchase this house, but then there's this. Dishes everywhere. We got pantries open. And then also shoes everywhere and just a mess in the bathroom as if the seller's left in a hurry, which I get. Just do your best.